What's good, everybody? It's the GOAT, Aaron Brown. And before this video starts, be sure to follow me on Instagram. It's linked down below in the description. And if you support my channel, be sure to hit the join button and become a member, where I also do video suggestions and offer early access to videos that pretty much no one else will see. Now let's jump straight into it. So in this video, I'll be talking about the Nike athlete Christian Coleman, 2019 world champion, 2017 silver medalist, indoor 60-meter record holder, multiple times 60-meter world champion, the man with the plan out of Atlanta, Christian Coleman. Christian Coleman is one of the best sprinters the United States have ever seen. He's ran 9.76. He's ran 19.8. And he's one of the only people that can say that he beat Usain Bolt over the 100 meters. But here in recent times, Christian Coleman has failed to make an Olympic team once again in the open 100. Last Olympics, he was suspended. 2016, he didn't make it in the individual event. So it's like he pretty much missed 3 opportunities at the Olympic Games in the open 100 and the open 200. And you often see Americans perform well during World Championship years and then fold during the Olympics. Some fold before they can ever get to the Olympics, and then some fold at the Olympics. And unfortunately, for 3 straight Olympic trials, Christian Coleman was one to not be able to get the job done before he got to the Olympics. And I'm a firm believer of the fact of once somebody show you who they are, you just got to believe them. Christian Coleman has always had a problem with the back end of his 100 every time he would tense up. He knows how to run a race correctly, but when he feels like he's under pressure, he tries a little too hard, his shoulders go up, and the field just closes on him. And unfortunately, that cost him in a lot of big races. It cost him at the World Championships last year. It cost him at the Olympic trials this year. And ultimately, it's just been costing him a lot throughout his career. Then he's ran races where he proved that he can run and stay relaxed, like he did at the Prefontaine Classic last year and win and tie the world lead. But more so than not, when it comes to the biggest races, the biggest 100s, especially after rounds, Coleman, he usually runs well when no one else is in the race. And then when there's a race full of sliders, he usually tenses up and falls apart during the back end. And it's clearly not a skill issue. It's clearly a mental thing at this point, because we've seen him execute the right way before plenty of times. So it could be that they saw that, all right, over with his coach, Coach Tim Hall, who used to be at Kentucky, who's now in South Carolina, who also coaches Abby Steiner. They probably saw Nike, and they were saying that, you know what, he's been making this same mistake with his coach, and clearly his coach sees this mistake, and he's missed out on teams for making this same mistake, and we're paying him. So it was more than likely a thing to where Nike was like, we're going to send him to a Nike coach and he trains with a Nike coach, or he could probably stay with his current coach and we reduce his contract or take his Nike contract as a whole. And Christian Coleman and his agent was probably like, you know what, we'll go with the other Nike coach who they send us to. And it just happened to be Dennis Mitchell, since he's the coach who's on fire right now. He got all of his athletes looking really good, from Sha'Carri to T.T. Terry to Melissa Jefferson, Courtney Lindsay, Kenny Bernard, Kyrie King. All of them are looking really good. So he's probably like Nike's top priority when it comes to getting athletes. And when it comes to getting athletes, you also get a check from Nike as well, because he's a Nike coach. So they're probably like, well, Coleman, you got to go over here so you can stay with your bag, because clearly going your way with your coach is not working. But you can stay with your coach, but we're going to have to take some bread from you. And Coleman was probably like, yeah, nah, I'm going to just go on and go over here with Dennis Mitchell so we don't lose no money, and we probably may get better. Because we've seen a lot of these athletes go to Dennis Mitchell and turn things up a notch. So I think this may be a good move for Coleman, a change of scenery. And I think Dennis Mitchell can offer a change of mindset and help him get his race model back. Because it's not that he lost any talent. It's that He's too inconsistent with his race strategy and his race model, and that's costing him on the back end a lot of the times in his races. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this move down below in the comments. Is this a good one? Yes or no?